If you're looking for a competitive power forward build, look no further than this video. This build can do everything. It gets insane lane steals. It can shoot. It can pass. It can rebound. It can do everything. Except for a couple of things. Now, I need to clarify before this video that this is a power forward build. This is a competitive build, right? So when you comment on this video, well, your power forward can't dribble. My power forward to dribble god. Okay, that's cool, man. My build fulfills a role, right? I've got a point guard and a shooting guard can do that. You know, if I wanted to dribble, if I wanted to do all that stuff, then I would have made a point guard or a shooting guard. You feel me? But I want to play defense, get rebound, you know, throw the break passes, knock down my open shots. That's what this build's for. It's for Pro-Am, it's for stage, it's for park, it's for people who play with a team and have a set role. Let's get into the build. Starting off with the physicals, this build is large and in charge. 6'8", 252 pounds, and a 7'6" wingspan. Now, you could go lower with the wingspan if you wanted to, if you want to unlock that T-Mac base. I personally, for Pro-Am, for stage, you guys know that wingspan really affects your steals. That's super important to me, and that's why I went with that. Only 70 driving dunk. This is just so you can dunk your backdoor cuts. That's all you need to get the nice little quick drop-offs and such. And then you got the 85 mid-range, the 78 three-pointer, which is more than enough. As you're going to see in these clips, I've got no hot zones, no lethal zones, bronze and silver badges. Right now I'm shooting 65% from three. The jump shot video is going to come out. I'm not sure if I love this jump shot yet. You guys know I'm a pretty good shooter, but, you know, still, like, missing a couple of opens now. Again, it's hard with no hot spots, and obviously there's a smaller green window with a lower three-pointer, but we're getting used to it. All these clips are only from 2 games. I mean, you guys can see when you get your jump shot down, you are more than capable of knocking down a wide-open shot. And, you know, if you get your badge, if you get heat check, you know, you can pull it from half court too. So, more than efficient enough to knock down your open shots. Where this build shines is the defense, right? In Pro-Am, for those of you who don't know, there's this thing called a backend, a swing. That build is what this build is. I'm like the quarterback of the defense, if you will. I'm responsible for guarding, you know, in a way, kind of every single person on the court. I'm playing backdoors. I'm helping on the pick and roll defense. I have to switch on to guards. I have to switch on to the centers. I'm playing lanes for everyone, so that's where this build shines. But obviously, I can't be a cone on offense. I got to be able to cut backdoor. I got to be able to knock down my open shot. So that's what this build is for. And I know some of you guys are like, well, I like to dunk. You know, I like to dribble. Dude, make a point guard then. Make a shooting guard. That's not what this build is for. Now, if you guys don't know, this 95 steal right here is completely broken because it gives you the Hall of Fame intercept. I'm going to go into that a little bit more. Pass accuracy 86 gives you the goal break starter. 87 perimeter defense so I can switch on to guards. 93 defensive rebound, which is super important. Gives you the gold rebound chaser and Hall of Fame box out piece. As well as an 80 offensive rebound in case you want to play stage. 87 block. 77 interior defense, which is more than enough. And super important is that 80 speed. You guys are going to see this build is just ridiculous on defense. Like, right now I think I average 6 steals per game in the random rec. Now, I'm going against 92 and unders right now because this build's only a 78 overall. But for those of you who don't know, 2K Labs made a video on this. And Hall of Fame interceptor compared to gold interceptor is like the difference between life and death. It is such a big difference. You guys are going to see in some of these clips, I mean, my guy is just so fast in the lane. You get more catch animations versus, like, swat animations. You know when you perfectly time a lane and you swat it? This build doesn't do that because you got the Hall of Fame interceptor. It's so fast. You can play everything. You grab every rebound. You're super fast to get those box outs and to play those lanes. It's an absolute menace on defense. And you're fast enough to grab these rebounds. Again, and then I only have 77 pass sack, but you guys are going to see in a couple of these clips, I still throw bullets. I'm still Patrick Mahomes out there. Don't have the driving dunk upgrade yet. That's why we got a layup right there. But I mean, you guys can see we're grabbing everything. We get every single lane. It's completely ridiculous. I know not everyone wants to play power forward. This is extremely, like, the most important position in Pro-Am, in my opinion, besides point guard. So if you're getting into Pro-Am and you want to play power forward, this is the build. Like, straight up, this is the perfect build for you. It fulfills a role. If you play with a team, I mean, you can get on-ball steals. You still have a 95 steal. It's like a lockdown. You're literally a lockdown defender that can grab rebounds. It's completely broken. You can guard centers, point guards. You can guard literally the 1 through 5. Like, if you're good at the game, and you know what's crazy about it too, is that you've got this 7'6" wingspan that you can guard other people too. I can literally play the corner, and then I can play the... I mean, look at that! I'm standing still, and that Hall of Fame interceptor, I'm telling you, it just... I mean, look at this. Right there, it would have been a steal, but, you know, my guy knocks out of the way, but it's just completely ridiculous. You can play everything. Super essential to the team. Like, anyone who plays Pro-Am in the comment sections, tell everyone else how important a good power forward is. So this is where we're at with the build right now. Only a 78 overall. So, not even completely loaded yet. I mean, no mid-range, no pass accuracy. The physicals aren't done yet. We've got no finishing. But I don't think I've lost a game in the random rec. These are the hot zones too, and I'm shooting like 65%. So 78 3 balls is more than enough to knock it down. So yeah, this will probably be my last build video of the year, just because I don't want to spend any more VC on this game. And I didn't spend any VC on this, or money on this build. You know, events and stuff and stage, you know, that's how I made my VC. So, but in 2K25, if you want competitive point guard, shooting guard, lockdown, power forward, center builds, this is going to be the YouTube channel to find it, because, like, my brand, like, the reason I've got a following is because I help people win games. You know, that's through shooting, dribbling, defense, all that stuff. So this build has a purpose, and the builds that I make, they all have a purpose, right? My point guards, you know, making sure my team's able to score. My shooting guards, you know, knocking on their open shots, playing good defense, you know, a little bit of dribbling. And in this case, my power forward, yeah, I can't dribble. I can't dunk. So what? That's what my point guards are for, right? I'm playing with good point guards. I'm playing with good shooting guards, you know. And even if I'm playing random rec, which I've done, you know, I can still play defense for everyone. I can play defense for the 5 people on the court, quite literally, you know. And even when I help, I'm fast enough to get to the paint, and I can still play those lanes, you know. So it's a high skill gap build. If you think you're good at defense, I suggest making this build, because if you don't have a build with 95 steal and Hall of Fame interceptor, let me tell you, from like the 5 games I played on this build, it is absolutely worth it. And something I want to touch on really quickly is, if you have a power forward with, or a center with, like, that can dribble and all that stuff, like, that's fine. Like, at the end of the day, it's my career, right? And people want to play the game different ways, and that's cool. Like, people want to make Dennis Rodman builds, and people want to make, you know, Kristaps Porzingis builds, and, you know, big men that can dribble, and little guards that can dunk, or play defense, or get blocks, or something like that. Like, you are entitled to make your player however you want to. This is a competitive build. I'm not saying, like, you can't have dribbling on your power forward, because at the end of the day, like, the reason we play 2K is to have fun. That's why I play 2K, is because I genuinely have fun playing this game. I get on 2K24 every single day. Maybe not every day, but I have fun. I literally get on, I play random rec because I have fun. Like, I enjoy this game. So if that's how you want to play the game, then you are more than entitled to do so. This is a competitive build for Pro-Am, but that doesn't mean that you have to, you know, that doesn't mean what I said earlier about not being able to dribble, you know, having a purpose. make your build to have fun, right? Like, everyone bought their own copy of 2K24. You're entitled to play the game however you'd like. I'm just saying, competitive-wise, you should probably have a role, in those dribbling 7-footers, like you're going to have 18 turnovers. Just saying. But if you're playing part 2s or something like that, sure. If you're playing with a squad and that's how you guys want to play the game, sure. I'm just saying, at the highest level of 2K, every single person makes their build for a purpose and has a role, and that's what this build is for. So thank you guys for watching. If you want more content like this in 2K25, more build videos, let me know in the comment section. I love you all. I genuinely do. We're growing super fast, and I genuinely mean this. Like, I'm not trying to get all soft on you guys right now, but, like, you guys are making my life better. So, right here in the heart, I appreciate you guys. So, until next time, I will catch you guys later. Peace out.